Welcome, welcome, welcome. Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne. The sequel to Max Payne 1. What a game. Just like the first classic PC game, still holds up. One of my all-time favorites. This game, I think I hold probably equally with the first. First, I think, has its own strengths, and then this one does too. I think the gameplay is stronger in this one. But one big thing is the overall presentation quality and budget. Definitely a big increase here in Max Payne 2. You can tell right away here on the title screen for this new rendition of the Max Payne theme composed with an actual quartet at the very least, maybe even an orchestra, but still maintaining that iconic anvil hit sound. Listen. I love that. A nice little bit of audio continuity there. Good stuff. Anyway, we're not going to just sit here and listen to the music, although maybe we'll get a chance to do that if I take a little break later. This game is much shorter than the first one, so this will probably be a two-parter. First half of the game today, and then the rest on Sunday, but beautiful music. And let's get this thing started.
Such a damsel in distress.
They were all dead. Love kills. Did I love her? Was there a choice? The past is a gaping hole. You try to run from it. The more you run, the deeper, more terrible it grows behind you. Its edges yawning at your heels. Your only chance is to turn around and face it.
We are at the sea. Repeat, we are at the sea.
But it's like looking down into the grave of your love.
Check the area! Hold your fire!
Or kissing the mouth of a gun, a bullet trembling in its dark nest, ready to blow your head off.
We're losing him.
Multiple gunshot wounds. Pupils blown. Head trauma. God only knows what
He's in
else.
shock. Start 2 large bore IVs. Get him to ICU.
He's not responding. This guy is a train wreck. We're losing him.
When I woke up in the hospital earlier tonight, I thought it couldn't get any worse. I opened my eyes, and everything slid into focus. She was dead. I was hurt. My crime, what I had done, was like a hungry pit behind me. I had to run, get as far away from it as possible. The world was out of joint. I was hallucinating. I had to get away.
Max, the route's clear.
Allow me to present Max Payne.
Come on up.
Max, dearest of all my friends.
Payne? We need to get out of here. We need to leave now.
911.
Sorry, I broke you.
Yeah, the audio is killer. It's a big upgrade in terms of character models. The environment is better too, but not quite as crazy of an upgrade. But the original is still a great looking game. Hold on one sec. Just double check something here. Yeah, okay, as I thought. Just had to refresh the stream tab window. Hey Troop, hey Mouse. Stars patient is a train wreck? I've heard worse. Yeah, obviously Max, he's got a new look. Now, professional actor this time. Same with everybody else, instead of a bunch of Polish game designers. Which, they both have their charms, they both have their appeal. I think for the story of Max Payne 1, the face of Sam Lake works perfectly well for that story. But
Max, what's going on?
in the same way,
Max,
this guy, Timothy Gibbs, I think his name is.
Max
works better for this story.
Anyone there?
Back off, Payne. Max? Max, answer Max!
What are you so afraid of? What do you want from me?
There was a blind spot in my head. A bullet-shaped hole where the answer should be. Call it denial. I wanted to dig inside my skull and scrape out the pain.
Another thing with this, you'll see quite a bit more cutscenes done in engine. So you're probably a little bit more confident doing, you know, with the improved character models and animation, but I do think those have aged a little poorly in comparison to the comic scene stuff. But it's all good. Also, physics now. So it's one of the first games I played on my first ever gaming PC. It was a real treat to crank everything up and just enjoy all this new technology. Actually, there's something I don't want to miss. I don't think I've passed it yet, though.
I'll deal with Payne. He's as good as dead.
Freeze, NYPD!
Found him!
It is Max Troop. I don't know if you're making a joke, but we are playing as Max Payne. He just has a new actor. Hello, Sony. I hope you're not driving.
She's one of them. She's here to kill me.
Back off, Payne.
Winterson!
So, I think I wanted to remark on here. Take a close look at these children's drawings. We get a little... basically the backstory for Max Payne 1. Now, normally I think... I mean, I don't know if an actual kid drew this or if it's one of those things where an adult, you know, attempting to like imitate a, you know, a child's style or whatever, but I think this one's pretty good, especially this last panel here. I think that is pretty effective. Parked. Okay, good. Yeah, that body spawning again. I think that's something as a result of the widescreen patch I'm using here.
Countryside was sickeningly pretty. The sun setting on a sweet summer day, rain sparkling on grass, birds in the trees, children playing. The Pink Bird Mental Institute.
Sam Lake is still in this game in other forms, though. There he is there.
To be hospital wardens.
Stars in several of these TV shows.
I think I died. I think I'm dead. I don't know. I don't know. Death is coming. It's coming. They're here. They're here. Get away. Get away. I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you.
They said I was an escaped mental patient.
Diagnosis? Paranoid schizophrenic. You are insane. Psychotic. You have to eat plenty of pills to get better.
They lied that I had killed my girlfriend. John Mira came to mock me in the bathroom mirror. The flamingo was with him.
Mirrors are more fun than television.
Mira claimed my girlfriend had turned evil, joined him.
She has dyed her hair red.
I smashed the mirror. I'd kill them all.
Some more Twin Peaks references here. But, say, with those little programs, same with the first Max Payne, you get these little suggestions. I don't think they're supposed to be hints, but these little things that maybe Max is responsible for the death of his wife and daughter. I don't think that's true. I think it's like an inner guilt manifestation thing. But it is interesting, especially here where it's continuing, getting even more on the nose with it. I mean, you literally have the actor for Max Payne from the first game there, Sam Wake. Who's, of course, also the writer and creative director for Remedy games.
Payne! You're not going anywhere. What happened out there? You did it. Eternal Pez was breathing down my neck. Did you do it? You killed her.
No, I can't.
Bullshit.
It still looks really good. I mean, this game is
What the hell?
18 years old.
They were after me.
Jeez.
It was my fault. You can't run from your past. You'll end up running in circles. Until you fall back down to the same hole you were trying to escape from. Only the hole's grown deeper.
Sorry to hear that, Sony. Is your disc scratched up or something?
I had tried to run from it, edit it out. Winterson was dead. I was a murderer.
Kind of G-Money. The same era.
A false start. The hospital bed wasn't the beginning. It was past the point of no return. Fatal choice already made.
Actually, this was 2003, not 2004, so the game is
past
19 years old.
Like a broken mirror. As you piece it together and you cut yourself, your image keeps shifting. And you change with it. It could destroy you, drive you mad. It could set you free.
You, inside. Drop your weapons and come out with your hands above your head.
You'll see the choices you didn't know you'd made, like staying at work late to chat with a friend, instead of hurrying home to your family.
Fan out, people. Circle around. Cover all the exits.
Kissing her, I think of the cold laws of cause and effect.
Where are those extra units? Call the Central. We need every available unit here now.
I am afraid, but I start again from the beginning. Trace my own steps to the scene of the crime.
No issue with Max Payne 3. Oh, that's too bad.
I had wanted to be punished for what I had done, but Alfred Woden had kept his word. With his influence, ridiculously, I had emerged from my history of violence unscathed. A hero. I didn't thank him. I couldn't stomach it. I left the DEA. I went back to where I had started out. Back to the job. The NYPD.
Reported shots fired in the warehouse there, acknowledged.
It's mine. I'm on it.
10-4.
It wasn't a call for a homicide detective, but I knew the address. The warehouse belonged to Vladimir Lem. He was connected to organized crime. We went back a while, like brothers caught on opposite sides in a civil war. His words.
Dislike how Mona looks in this game. Well, again, I think the way Mona looked in the first game fits that story, and she was a fitting partner to the way Max looked in that one. Here, you know, where they both look like they're maybe in their late 30s,
I need backup.
early 40s.
Unknown number of armed perps.
I think it fits the story.
Possible hostage situation.
10-4. Backup is on its way.
I'm going in.
So this game, I mean, just the entire tone, it feels, there is some stuff that feels a bit, you know, immature-ish gamery, but overall it's a bit more of a mature story than I think you usually grab in video games, especially the relationship between the two of them. It's a nice little detail there.
With no way to deal with the past, I kept my eyes on the road, off the rearview mirror and the roadkill behind me.
This rain looks
I
phenomenal.
chased lesser mysteries, other people's crimes.
Yeah, you gotta have... It's like, just like Max Payne 1 perfected, you know, utilized that weather to such great effect, incorporating it into the story and overall tone and feel. This does it in the same way with the rain. The title itself could be interpreted in like 3 or 4 different ways. Fall of Max Payne. Like his life goes even further out the window. Takes place in the fall. Falls in love. Falls in the game constantly.
A lone, hard-boiled fugitive cop, framed for the murder of his wife, on a quest for vengeance through the criminal underworld, in the city's heart of darkness.
Dick Justice.
The rain was coming down like all the angels in heaven had decided to take a piss at the same time. In a situation like mine, you can only think in metaphors.
We talked about comedy and levity. Like, here they are, kind of disassembling themselves, parodying themselves. God, this game is good. I would love Remedy to come out with something on this tier again. They've made good games since, but Max Payne 1 and 2 are still
easy.
top
Just
tier.
cleaning the place. Come on, officer, it's all legit. I work for the Squeaky Cleaning Company.
You didn't hear anything suspicious just now?
No. Oh, wait! You mean the gun workshop upstairs?
This guy's animation is a bit silly.
Sure, officer, if that's what you want.
So a few different ways you can handle this situation.
All you
Check
have
this
to
out.
do is-
Perp's disguise didn't fool me. He was leading me into a trap.
You don't have to wait.
The perps were masquerading as cleaners.
Bullet time is quite a bit more powerful than it was in the first game for a few reasons. But the big thing is that Max is able to move at normal speed while everyone else is in bullet time, which basically suggests that he's moving at like superhuman speeds, but from a gameplay perspective it feels really, really good.
That's what it is. We're trying to clean the place. They should...
This. Literally dodged the bullets. As we get the higher powered weapons too, we're going to be able to do some really funny stuff, launching people into the air.
Kaufman's waiting in the van. The hardware's been bagged. As soon as the guys get Jackie Brown in there taken care of, we're done.
It's not necessarily just headshots, it's just kills. See, like, the screen gets increasingly sepia-toned along with the bullet time meter.
The answering machine had a message on it.
You've reached Annie Finn. I'm not here right now because I'm building some nasty things that kill. So leave a message after the beep.
You have one new message.
Sweet Annie. Vlad here, to be a gun in your gentle care. Ah, man can dream. Sorry I couldn't be there as promised. Something's come up. Nothing to worry about, but keep an eye out for trespassers. If anything happened to you, anything comes up, just whistle, and I'll be there.
You have no new messages.
Enough chit-chat. Finish her.
Wait! The mob guys attacked us! I have no beef with you guys! You took them out! Listen, I work for Vladimir!
Honey, you work for no one.
What do you want? We can...
NYPD, drop him!
Finish her!
Oh God, no!
Like all the bad things in my life, it started with the death of a woman. I couldn't save her.
After him! Don't let him get away!
Yeah, I remember these physics really blowing my mind back in 2003.
I'll with her afterwards. We need to wrap this up.
Yeah, I still haven't checked out Hyper Demon other than that trailer you guys posted in Discord. Is the actual gameplay more decipherable? Ooh, those bullets flying towards the screen. So the other thing, yeah, with Max Payne 2 here. I'm not sure if it was like this in the first one, but every single bullet is individually rendered. Which, no, they kind of had to be to manifest this version of bullet time.
Come on.
Make it work. Literally dodging bullets.
Finally.
Awesome shot.
Mona?
Max, we gotta stop meeting like this.
Mona.
If you think nothing can get to you, you're lying to yourself. At best, you're temporarily dead. A lightning bolt can reanimate you without a warning.
Soundtrack is phenomenal.
My backup had arrived, but the cleaners were slipping away, making a run for it.
Taking care of the gun.
I think it was crazy enough. Alright.
Max! You alright?
I'm okay, damn it.
Hey, we're working together
Damn it.
on this.
You got sloppy, Payne. You screwed up. It's unacceptable that she's dead. You can do better.
I played it as business as usual. But everything had changed the moment those elevator doors opened to reveal Mona. Annie Finn was a licensed gunsmith, licensed dealer in firearms.
Right. The property owned by Vladimir Lem. 3 groups. 1, DOAs who had connections to Russian OC.
Identified as Finn's employees.
2, the Mafia. And 3, the clowns wearing the cleaning company jumpsuits.
They mentioned a name, Kaufman.
This one's evil. It has only started. I don't like it. I don't like it a bit. It's yours, Payne. It makes no sense. For you, Winterson, homicide, Sebastian Gate. It's gonna be all over the news.
The senator?
Winterson was the ideal. What the job was all about. Someone to look up to. Bravura knew it too.
We got lucky. There's an eyewitness.
She hovered over my shoulder, whispering warnings. I didn't want to listen. Mona was the suspect in Winterson's case. I didn't tell them I had seen her. I wanted to stall. Maybe it was because she was alive when everyone else kept dying on me. Survivor's guilt washed away.
Detective Winterson's phone.
Give me that.
Your boyfriend.
The computer search on the squeaky cleaning company and Kaufman.
All the cops in this game sound like they're fresh out of Dunkin' Donuts.
I needed to talk to Vlad, get his version. Be the bearer of bad news on Annie Finn. Vlad had bought the old Ragnarok nightclub. He was renovating it into a trendy restaurant, Vodka. Mona's appearance had triggered a dislocation, schizophrenia. I felt elation, but with it, fear that all the past evils had come along for the ride.
This was the demo level, if I remember correctly.
Vlad! Mac! 911! Bad guys with big guns. They've got me pinned down on the entrance hole. Could use some help. Could use it now.
I had to find another way to reach Vlad. No time to call backup. My case had a life of its own. I got in through the back door. Memories of my previous visit here lurked in the shadows. A musty smell under the coat of new paint.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present Max Payne, New York's finest, with the biggest mobster body count ever. Dearest guests, prepare to die. Max, I'd love to come and welcome you, but I'm busy dodging bullets and hiding under a desk at the moment.
Well, it's not just vodka, it's vodka, right? And yeah, I don't know if you caught it, Troop. You haven't played these, right? But this is... They're refurbishing the Ragnarok Club from the first game. This is where all the like crazy satanic stuff is going on.
Help! Stop him! 2 men! Get him! And he's down. All clear.
Another nice touch with the shoot dodging is once you hit the ground, you can continue firing until your clip runs out. It's like in Max Payne 1, once you hit it, you're instantly back up. And in that
was talking on the other line.
Standing back up animation, you were really vulnerable.
Nothing to worry about, baby. I'm going to be all right. When haven't I been all right? Max is here now. You know Max. I'll call you when it's over. I love you, baby.
Vlad was a perfect gentleman, reassuring his girlfriend. Someone other than Annie.
It's a little bit of... I don't know if this is subtle enough to call it foreshadowing, but this will come into play later. Well, antisocial productions, yeah. Yeah, he's hitting that intercom.
Vlad, shut up and stay alive, I'm coming.
Well, Ragnarok was a club before, it's just like goth nightclub.
He's coming for you.
Now it's probably going to be something like Martini's trance kind of thing.
Really lousy shots. You should have no trouble taking them.
Hey, you're Max Payne.
Afraid so.
Max! I'm Mike, Vladimir's friend.
go?
You are the sheriff. How about making me your deputy?
Let's go bail out your boss before he talks us all to death.
Let's ride.
Mike the Cowboy. Right.
They asked for it. Just follow the trail. Very good show. Very funny.
The Adventures of Captain Baseball.
Jesus Christ, apocalypse now. Got some heavy shit.
Winterson would have found a way to do this nice, neat, and clean. Logic told me backup should be on its way. Someone must have heard the gunfire. Logic was such a liar.
The only way to do it. Shit!
This still has the...
In the attic! More of them!
Oh, he's going in! I say, it still has the adaptive difficulty thing going on, but it's not as hardcore as Max Payne 1. Not as trial and error.
Max, my friend, it was fun for a moment there. But my gun doesn't have unlimited ammo. If you can,
Big trouble.
Glad wouldn't be able to hold on much longer if it wasn't too late already.
Awesome. That guy is definitely supposed to be Tony Soprano. That's like, you were, yeah, that's him. I mean, most of these guys are all the Italian mobster stereotypes, but that model definitely seems like. Oh no, Mike! Well, I was gonna answer your question, Mouse. Yes, you can, and he shows up later if he does manage to stay alive, but he did not this time. Rip Mike.
Whack him! This is embarrassing, Vinny. Did you teach them to shoot? Kill him! Fucking kill him! Give up, Vinny. They're coming to take you away. Can you hear them? Shut up! Shut up! Come on, Vinny. You're not really cut out for this.
Yeah, some of that classic Ragnarok artwork there. Mad Max popping eyeball action. Ooh. Did you just predict the future, Mouse? Exactly what just happened. Yeah, it's a little bit of a survival section there.
What are you doing? Kill him! Kill the Russian!
This is embarrassing, Vinny. Did you teach them to shoot?
Just remember, Max can pop those painkillers literally at any moment. You can be mid-air, firing with your both pistols akimbo, and popping those pills. It's just all about the bullet time, baby. That looks so good. All those particle effects, the shells flying through the air. Man, this game looks great still. Alright.
Die, Russian! Fucking die already!
Babyface Gogniti.
You are not even trying!
Hang on, Vlad.
Max!
I'm coming.
Oh, no, Payne! Not him! Fuck, fuck, fuck! What are you waiting for? Circle around and kill him! Kill the cop!
One easy way to handle a mouse is basically just
Shaking. You couldn't hear the truck!
pop bullet time before you go through any of these doors. You'll be alright. Whoops. Lift off.
Payne! Fucking pay for this Russian, you fucking pay!
Hey, we get to use the F word now.
My hero!
Can you tell?
You saved my life! I could kiss you!
Vinny Gognitti, a criminal mastermind?
He is wiping out everyone he sees as competition on the black market gun trade. The mafia underboss has made a deal with someone powerful.
What was it you did for a living again?
Scout's honor, detective. I have mended my ways, evolved to a higher level. Vodka will be the best restaurant in the city. I'll be rich and famous. Annie was a princess. They killed her for no reason.
You hurt your hand just now?
A hot date yesterday. Can I tempt you?
Let's pretend I'm on duty.
The faces those two are making in that last panel there. You saw a lot of that in Max Payne 1. It's like the De Niro face, like, you know what I'm saying?
Something in the night felt like a door had been opened. An echo of the past. An old monster snapping its eyes open in the depths of my brain.
Just straight up out of the Twin Peaks
Closing your
soundtrack
eyes
here.
forces you to look at the darkness inside.
And now, address unknown.
I hadn't slept in a long time. When I did, my dreams were nightmares.
I was trapped in a nightmare. My evil double had taken my girlfriend.
In a nightmare, every choice you make is a wrong one.
Following him, I had somehow slipped into a twisted alternate reality. Noir, York City.
I would wake up at night, afraid that day was a dream I'd forget.
Audio in this is so good.
My double was John Mira. He was the devil incarnate, a fallen angel.
The flesh of fallen angels.
He was a serial killer. He had framed me for his murders. I was hiding in a cheap motel. One night, I woke to a knock at my door.
Eerie.
Someone slipped a note under the door. It was included. I descended into a mystery, desperate to catch him.
Physics! Yes, the Havoc engine. I love it. So, one nice thing about these sequences, in contrast to the first game, there's no way to die, basically. At least as far as I remember. There's no blood trails, it's just all the psychedelic stuff.
Max. Max. Sorry I woke you. Shh. It's a secret. You must tell no one. You better answer that.
Nothing to worry about, baby. I'm going to be alright. When haven't I been alright? Max is here now. You know Max. I'll call you when it's over. I love
We need to hit the place now. Payne's in there.
They know that you know. You must run.
Max Payne! Drop your weapons and come out with your hands above your head! This is your final warning! Run, Payne, run! We are gonna shoot!
Bring him down. Shoot to kill.
This is so good, man. Did a great job with this.
You don't need a lawyer. Just tell us what you did.
Payne, you're done. Everything you say will be used against you.
What are you hiding? She's alive, isn't she?
People get near you, they die. You killed your family. You killed them all.
Confess.
Do I get my phone call?
You already got it.
Don't push your luck. Sit down.
We're just getting started.
Payne, sit down now.
Don't get any bright
Put
ideas.
it down.
My hero.
Yeah, that was awesome.
When you're waking up, the world is a blur. What was clear in a dream suddenly makes no sense. No surreal rescues, no easy, magic way out. But you are awake.
Sounds intense, Malice. I haven't had a dream like that in a long
Woken
time.
up to a knock at my door. Mona, I was wondering when you'd show up.
Max, I'm not here to kill you. Aren't you going to ask me in? You are in danger. Both of us are. There's a contract out on us.
There's no us in this. You're a murder suspect. I should take you in. I was hiding behind the badge.
I was hiding behind the badge.
The real thing is never what you think it will be.
That line is a little silly.
Sniper!
They found me. This was a mistake.
Wait, Mona! She had woken me up. She had come and gone, and now I was being shot at. I had to catch her, find out what was going on.
I wonder if we can... Yeah, there we go. So let's take a look at Max's apartment here. This insanely depressing, barren apartment. We've got junk all over the place. Barely eaten Pac-Man pizza. Dead plants. I think those are peanut shells. Food debris. Now, this is a classic depressed bachelor thing. When you use a roll of toilet paper instead of paper towels or a napkin. It's got some nice speakers, though. Max doesn't mess around when it comes to high fidelity. These photos of him and his wife are the same ones from the first game. They've just put over the new actor's face over Sam Lake's. The painkillers on the bedside table. I mean... It's that shirt from the first game. He's got the reading material when he's on the John. Ammo hidden in the laundry closet. Yeah, this is a very depressing apartment. Yeah, gotta have the PS4. It might just be the perspective, I'm not sure. Let's see. It's like just long enough to fit him, I think. Maybe. It does look a little small. Alright, let's get out of here. This is horrible. Look at this. Ugh. Check this things first.
No one's home. Go away.
There's a lot of little bits of detail in this apartment. I'm not going to spend too much time looking at it all, but knocking on various doors and all that, there's a lot of little bits of detail here. Why do they like each other? Well, there's just that basic attraction, for one. But as far as the story goes yet, we don't know why Mona has come to find Max yet. That has not been disclosed.
Something was barring the door from the other side. They jammed the elevator.
Oh, no, you won't. Get out! Get out! No one's driving me out of my home.
Careful with that gun, lady.
The detective from 304? I have another gun like this if you need it. I didn't want to shoot. He gave me no choice. This is my home. I have a right to defend it.
Yeah, something else you were saying about this game not having the funny stuff. Definitely nailed the old lady look here. The plates on the walls. The giant marijuana plant. You know, just your average old lady.
Okay, let's see that shotgun.
Come in.
Thank you.
Thanks.
My pleasure. Hoodlums. This used to be a nice neighborhood.
It is a lot more serious.
Trespassing. You saw it.
I'm giving you a little bit of a hard time. It's all good.
Used to be a time when you didn't have to lock your door.
Lock the door, don't open it for anyone but the police.
No, it's definitely a far more
Go away! I
grim
got a
game
gun and I'm not afraid to use it.
for the most part.
I've called the police. They're coming to take you away.
Speaking of Bloodborne, I'm kind of getting those vibes now. Like the weird, like, townies behind the doors who just, like, vaguely threaten you. Oh, yeah. Alright, here we go. Ready for some platforming?
Up there on the ledge. He's up there.
This is good. This is my favorite.
My lady, wait.
My lord.
My lady, this is a surprise finding you here. Were you looking for me by chance?
My lord, I was... Oh, this is so difficult.
My lady?
My lord, I came to see you, but now that I am here, I can see that this was a dreadful mistake.
My lady, no. Surely I...
My lord, I should go. Should anyone see us together, your reputation would be ruined.
My lady, stay.
My lord, please, forgive me.
My lady!
So, my ex-girlfriend was really into Downton Abbey.
An all-new episode of Lords and Ladies.
Every time I'd see her watching it, I'd just start in with that routine. My lord, my lady.
Taken care of. Let's just find the guy so we can off him and go home.
Oh shit! That's true, Troop. You don't have that amazing constipated Max Payne face anymore.
They jammed the elevator.
Hi, you've called Dangerous Liaisons. Call 555-PSSY when you want to do more than just talk. Dangerous Liaisons, our girls are eager to hear from you.
Interfectum.
Oh, that reminds me. I forgot to check Max's voicemail when we were in his apartment. Damn. You go back there later, so maybe we'll get another chance, but there's an insanely depressing voicemail you can listen to on Max's... Oh. On Max's phone. I'll tell you what it is if we... Oh. Oh my god. If we don't actually get to hear it, I'll tell you what it is, but it's very, very sad. It's like one of the saddest things I've ever heard. Oh, yeah, here we go. Let's give it a shot.
It's me, Max. I'm at home. Sniper outside the window. Sounds like more gunmen behind the door, closing in. I need help.
Max? Oh, okay, hang on. We'll get you out. Who's after you?
Can't talk. Don't know. Gotta go.
Right. No, it's not a voicemail. It's a recording that you'll see. You'll see.
Such a nice young man, coming to see an old lady like me.
Just passing through, ma'am.
Such a nice boy. Not like the ones upstairs. They say they're renovating, but it's too quiet. They're up to no good. The doctor gave me pills for my hip, but it's all better now. You should take them. You look a bit pinched, dear. They're in the bathroom. With all these cleaners, you'd think that the place would be neater.
Yeah.
I heard them talking in the corridor. Peeping Toms. Oh, I remember sunlit days.
Yeah, this basically looks like the Sound Hill 2 apartments, but with the lights on.
Or was that something I saw on TV?
That's depressing. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think you can wake the guy up. Let me see. Oh, we come across another old guy. We'll try it. I remember my Ben. Or was that just something I saw on TV? There is a really crass little Easter egg in here. One of these old lady apartments. Where is it? Yeah, take me to your painkillers. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if you can see what that is, but... Right. I get the feeling that was some kind of, for somehow, a Rockstar Games inclusion, and not Remedy. That's what I'd like to believe anyway.
Coward!
I found the sniper's hideout. The room was full of surveillance equipment. They had been spying on me for days, weeks, months even. My every action observed, recorded, analyzed. The place was the proof every paranoiac dreams of.
Sniper rifle. Okay, yeah, this was the message I was talking about earlier.
Winterson. It's me, Max.
Oh, one of these anyway.
Sniper outside the window. Sounds like more coming behind the door, closing in. I need help. Max? Oh, okay, hang on. We'll get you out. Who's after you? Can't talk. Don't know. Gotta go. Leave a message.
Hey, where are you? You're late again. Look, this insomnia crap isn't fooling anyone. I know what it's like. I just want to help. You should come to an AA meeting with me.
Thank you for calling Dangerous Liaisons. For Candy, press 1. For Sandy, press 2. For Mona, press 3. You press 3 for Mona. Hi, this is Mona. What's your name?
I just need someone to talk to.
Honey, this is a phone sex line. All we do is talk.
Right. It's... How do you fix something like that? How do you make amends? I thought it would help, but it only made it worse.
Just give me your credit card number and I can listen to you all night.
Killing them all only made it worse. It didn't bring them back.
Hey, what are you, some kind of weirdo?
Sorry, this was... Sorry.
We gotta destroy the evidence, Max. No one can know. Yeah, but I mean, that's... Oh, God.
The building trembled as in a seizure. The sound of an explosion came from the direction of my apartment.
Very depressing.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my...
Coward! Damn!
Quick save. Don't forget to do that regularly because the game's not going to do it for you.
I wasn't going to get through without the code. Behind the door were the suites. They weren't an improvement on the regular apartments.
They're crazy. Hell, they want to clean me out.
Oh my God! Yeah, hence why we quick save.
I wasn't going to get through without the code. Behind the door were the suites. They weren't an improvement on the regular apartments.
They do give you plenty more weaponry earlier on.
They want to clean me out.
It's nice.
Thanks, brother. You saved me. They barred the door from the outside. This is terrible times. The tyranny of cleaners.
Right. Any other way out?
Up the roof, maybe, with the pigeons. You need the code to the 7th floor. Ed knows it. You know Ed, the janitor. Poor Ed. These crazy cleaners have invaded his turf.
Yeah, I remember the PS2 version of the first game. I mean, I played these on PC always from the beginning, but the PS2 version of the first game was alright, but man, it looked horrible, the second game. Xbox was okay, but yeah, PS2 version of this one looked abysmal.
Night, it's a late goodbye. Hey, hey!
NYPD. I need the code to the 7th floor door.
Sure, I know it. Wait. Oh yeah, 667. Neighbor of the beast. Get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay.
You stay here.
Okay. In our headlights, fair and bleak.
Stay frosty.
It's not the same thing. I'm telling you.
I think there's an additional NPC you can recruit somewhere around here. But I'm not going to go out of my way to find her. Yeah, get to the elevator. Yeah, just an explosive barrel in my apartment building here. These numbers are all backwards. Oh my god! Okay.
Welcome back to our return to Sender Marathon. 2 days and 2 nights of the... A real descent.
Yeah, yeah, it's the dangerous liaisons lady. Right.
I was lost in the streets of New York. The city had swallowed Mira and my girlfriend. I was part of some elaborate game, complex for its own sake. Every time I looked over my shoulder, I saw a shadow disappearing behind the corner, or the glint of binoculars in a window. They were spying on me, following my every move. When Mira killed again, the map of the city changed. Like a shifting glacier, a new crack appeared with every gunshot. I had abandoned all conventional methods of navigation. I was following the bloody signs he kept leaving me, and he was watching me do it.
Where are the police? Good question. They're perpetually on the way.
The next episode of Address Unknown, right after the break in our Return to Sender Marathon.
Hey, that is... What is the name of that painting? It's Max's apartment. Yeah. Bullet cam. The Sam Raimi shot. Fun fact, this is all happening the same night as the tanker section in MGS2. Not really. Obviously. It's just so iconic, you know? Where is he? Yeah, physics and ragdolls did a lot for the shooter games. Good stuff. Verticality? Yeah, I'd say that. Definitely. The levels, layouts themselves, I think, are generally a bit more interesting than they were in the first
The
game.
explosion in my apartment had started a fire. The flames couldn't burn away my past. They only made the shadows behind me leap higher.
Excellent.
I had to get down to the street.
There!
Oh shit!
Mona had come through here. The dead cleaner's a sign of her passage.
3 I didn't like very much. Not just because Remedy didn't.
See you in.
Oh god.
Everybody! I'm stuck!
Not just because it wasn't developed by Remedy, but it's just the entire like tone and vibe of the game seemed way off.
Get me out of here!
Oh, bless you. I owe you one.
This is where the fun starts.
Yeah, no sweat. Used to be on a job. I was a cop like you.
All right, follow my lead.
So the writing was just, man, night and day.
I was a cop. Cost me my marriage.
Dan Houser and his GTA vibe versus Sam Lake and this weird combination of film noir, Hong Kong action, and Twin Peaks. It was just...
She up and left me.
The identity was much different.
Sure. Started hitting the bottle. Anyone would have.
The #1 reference point for Max Payne 3 are Michael Mann films. Feels a lot more like Heat than those aforementioned references.
Squad loose on me. Well, that was the end of that. I blame the system. Bunch of hypocrites.
Yeah, the graphical glitches, the like words appearing on screen. It's just... I don't see myself ever replaying that one. I played it when it came out, you know, being a big fan of the series, but I don't know. I don't think I'd play it again.
Oh, the sons of bitches have locked the door!
There she is.
You coming to my rescue?
Something like that. We need to get out.
You could probably get out through a window on the 3rd floor, if you can kill the flames. A girl's gotta protect herself. I'm Violet.
More of them!
My squad. Thanks for the backup. Yeah, turn off your brain, just enjoy the spectacle, sure.
Valve was in the utility room.
It's just, why did it have to be a Max Payne game, other than, you know, brand recognition? So James McCafferty, it's the voice actor for Max Payne, right?
With the gas turned off, the fire on the 3rd floor was no longer a problem.
His performance was good. It's just... This game wraps up the Max Payne saga. I mean, the first one did too, but this game wraps it up for Max in a way that felt pretty satisfying. Yeah, that's another thing. Max is almost completely passive in the story for Max Payne 3. He's just... doesn't really do anything. He's just like there. The climax was cool. All the stuff with the airport, you know, I definitely enjoyed that, but overall, no, I didn't like it very much.
There he is! You heard what Kaufman said. Wipe him out!
I don't think my companions are going to make the trip out the window. Look at that! Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, that's the thing, like Max, he doesn't, there's no stakes. Max Payne 3. It's everyone else's story, and he's just kind of there. He doesn't have any involvement with any of these people. The first one is obviously very much his story. And the second one still manages to tie in his backstory and plot. 3 is just... No, this game... The thing going on with Vlad and Mona is still connected to Max, and by the end with Alfred Woden, there's still elements in there that involve Max himself. The resolution in a big way. And by developing Mona as this love interest along the way, you also get that element as well. There you go. Oh my god! Oh, the actor was in the episode, was in the show Suits.
It's like a friggin' kindergarten out there. What next? A kid with a bag full of guns and a head full of video games turns the house into a shooting gallery. Breaks my heart. What the hell's going on?
Nice little bit of world building there. It's not just Max slamming painkillers 24/7 in this universe.
About Mona. According to Vladimir Lem, the mob captain Vincent Gognitti is behind the hits. Seems he's made a deal with an unknown third party. Maybe the cleaners. I don't know. Something doesn't fit. If it's true, I've been added on Gognitti's list. I came close to lying to Bravura. I told myself I needed to find out the facts first before others could screw up the evidence, but that was an excuse. Mona had gotten under my skin. I couldn't close my eyes to any of it anymore. It was more important than the job. She had tried to reach me, left her number. Risky leaving your number at the police station.
Trace the call and you'll see I'm talking to you from Hong Kong.
Winterson, give me that glance there.
Winterson.
Like that.
I'll give you my address. Make sure you're not followed.
Max, what's going on?
What do you mean?
Don't do anything stupid.
Mona's place was a closed-down funhouse based on a 90s TV show. The show's cancellation had been the kiss of death to it.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is excellent. Okay. I'm gonna take a short break, maybe like 2 minutes, but I'll be back. And in the meantime, enjoy that beautiful rendition of the Max Payne theme I was talking about at the beginning. Be right back. Okay, back. It's like a broken record, but this rendition is just perfection to me. This theme. Ah. Here we are. The address unknown. Amusement park. Again, just straight up Twin Peaks.
I felt like I was walking into a trap. I felt guilty, like I was about to get caught.
This RE2 did kind of a similar thing with like blood trails doubling as a map for an overhead map of a city. Raccoon City, obviously, the RE2 logo. What's up with this place? Yeah, it's like Max said in the intro to the stage. This is a theme park based on a 90s TV show in this universe called Address Unknown, which, you see that? It's basically just Twin Peaks. This is really clever though. Like again, everything is kind of tying into Max's own backstory and kind of inner psyche. And we're going behind the scenes in and out. It's like this place being doubly treated as an actual location and a piece of fiction. It's really clever. Meta commentary without beating you over the head. It's like in the first game when he's hallucinating on V. He's like, I'm in a graphic novel. I'm in a video game. This is another iteration of that.
John, you must run. He's coming after you. He wants to catch you. They're closing in. John, I love you. Don't give up.
Stop him! There he goes! Stop him! You can't escape! We're coming to take you away! You have nowhere to run!
There had been no lock on the front door. I had wondered why the place wasn't packed with hobos and stray dogs. Little wonder.
And if you guys remember playing the first game, the V addicts, this is all dialogue they had.
Diagnosis: paranoid schizophrenic. You are insane, psychotic. You have to eat plenty of pills to get better. You have a tumor in your brain. It's making you mad. We're forced to operate aggressively.
Yeah, I need to play Vampire again as well. I played a bit of it myself last Halloween on stream, but not too much.
The flesh. I think I died. I think I'm dead. I don't know.
The maze floor.
Mirrors are more fun than television. She has dyed her hair red.
Your past has a way of sneaking up on you. You'll hear broken echoes of it everywhere, like a bad replay. You get mad at everybody for reminding you about it, even if it's all in your head. When entertainment turns to a surreal reflection of your life, you're a lucky man if you can laugh at the joke. Luck and I weren't on speaking terms. Or maybe the place was just too lame to be funny.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. You're right, Tree, but it's one of those games you gotta play off stream and just absorb it. Take your time. Like System Shock 2, I would never play... A blind playthrough of that on stream would have been a disaster. It's the kind of game you need to do first, at least 1 or 2 times on your own, and then revisit. Both so you can understand the game mechanics, but then also so you can really properly absorb the atmosphere.
A funhouse is a linear sequence of scares. Take it or leave it is the only choice given. Makes you think about free will. Have our choices been made for us because of who we are?
John Mira. Yes, this is he. This is John Mira. Welcome to the next level.
Oh, this looks beautiful. Wow. So I love this. It's just like them stretching their legs out creatively a bit. I'll tell you one thing, there's nothing like this in Max Payne 3.
I was behind the backdrops, getting warm.
Psychonauts World, yeah.
When I'd first met Mona, her twin sister had been killed. It must have felt like madness, schizophrenia in reverse. Your other self suddenly falling silent. We had both lost our loved ones. Mona's door was locked. I could have knocked, but I felt an urge to snoop around more, keep acting paranoid. I pretended I had a choice in the matter.
Lords and ladies, brought to you in part by Gold Touch Brandy.
The weapons and explosives in her workroom left no questions about her vocation.
What on earth? Why are you lurking here in darkness? Are you spying on me? Hardly conduct fit for a lord.
Not so, if the other one is no lord to begin with. It is not I whose actions are in question here, Valentine. Where do you think you are going at this ungodly hour?
Who put you up to this shameful errand? Mama?
Leave our parents out of this. Papa, the esteemed Sheriff of York, was well on his way to recovery from the consumption when the news of you carrying on with that wench, a pirate's daughter, no less, brought about his relapse.
Balderdash!
Soon Papa will be dead because of you, and I will be the head of the family. Continue seeing her at your own peril.
Are you threatening me, my lord?
I will cut you off, Valentine. That and worse.
I bid you good night, brother.
That and worse, brother! That and worse.
Yeah, Mona seems to be a fan of Lords and Ladies. There's her and her sister. Check out the candles. More kind of on-the-nose symbolism, but honestly, better than the kind of thing you get with most video games. Sister's candle is completely snuffed out.
But give me a bat and a zombie head, and I'll hit a home run every.
We'll help ourselves with some of Mona's painkillers. Again, this is the thing that people in this world do. Oh, here's another. This is a really cool Easter egg. Okay, so Kenneth Young is the name of a modder who made probably the most infamous may be the wrong word, the most popular mod for Max Payne 1, the Kung Fu mod. So it's a mod for Max Payne 1 that gives Max, as the name suggests, tons of Kung Fu abilities. And it's extremely good. It's professional level. The animations are phenomenal, and it's just really, really well done. Kenneth Young was his name, and here's Remedy kind of paying the tribute back in game. If you look closely, you can actually see that's the Max Payne 1 model. They're kicking a mobster in the face. Soul! Soul! The Golden Age. I'm telling you.
I'll tell you one thing, Mona, you're no singer.
You've switched tactics. We need to talk.
I think that may have been a little more obscured in its regular 4:3 ratio, so please don't get me in trouble, YouTube. Thank you.
Now that you're here, you can watch my back while I get dressed.
All she had told me was that someone wanted us dead. The way she was acting, I was the only one in danger here. You'll have to give me a lot more than that.
The Inner Circle.
What of it?
The secret society is after everyone who knows of their existence.
Come off it. Prove it.
I have a contact inside. He's willing to talk.
Alfred Woden?
No. Anyways, I can take you to him.
She wasn't telling me the whole truth. Let's go.
The Circle goes back to the centuries-old Masonic cults. Corruption and assassinations reaching all the way to the presidential level.
Right. And here I was thinking conspiracy theories had gone out of style.
We're here.
So are they. I'm the only one handling a piece here. Which floor?
They're after him. The elevators work with the apartment keys and from the desk here. They've jammed most of them to the floors they're on. The guards set off the alarm before they were killed.
We need to do this fast.
Shouldn't we just wait for the cops? Here, so we can stay in touch. You operate the elevator from here and I'll go up.
I'll go up.
You're the man.
Mona's awesome. What a great character.
I have the floor plans in front of me. I can guide you through.
How come you're alive, anyway? I saw you take a bullet to the head.
Maybe it's still there. Keeps me focused.
For this to work, I was gonna have to trust her.
Let's get to work. Cleaners ahead and to the left, guarding Corcoran's door at the opposite end of the hall.
Taking her time like she was a supermodel on a catwalk.
She's watching us, giving us directions.
She goes, your place or mine? And I play it cool. I go, yours, baby.
Yeah, right. I saw the same movie yesterday.
You should. You might learn something.
Right.
I do. I think she's a cool character.
Try the door on the far right, next to the large painting. You can get to Corcoran's place through the balcony.
Yeah, she's obviously femme fatale, but there's enough uniqueness there and vulnerability that I think she's... Yeah, I think she stands out as a character. Yeah, the thief chatter. Going to the bear pits tomorrow? You've got to be taffing me.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, give it to me. Oh, give it to me. Oh, yes. Give it to me. Oh, baby. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, yes. Don't stop. Oh, don't stop. Oh, yes. Oh, give it to me. Give it to me. Oh, baby.
Stay focused, Max.
I've called the police.
The police are coming. I've called them. They'll get
Well, that's just it. What you don't see is that we are working here. This is a process. Top of the line.
Max.
The joke about this isn't just a costume party. But take Kaufman. Believe me, without going into details, Kaufman is a bad motherfucker. Of course, that's not his real name.
Yeah, the man was silent because he's busy streaming Max Payne 2.
They're cleaning other apartments as well.
Corcoran said that other Inner Circle members live in the building.
This place is pretty nice. This kind of looks like modern, devoid of any personality millennial apartment. I wonder... Oh. Never mind.
I'm in. Gotta look around.
Another tiny bed. Hello. Cozier.
Nothing here.
Check upstairs.
I'm going upstairs.
Strip it down. Papers, photos, everything needs to go. This place needs to be clean.
Diving over the couch. Won't save you, sorry.
We're late. He's dead.
You need to get out of there. We need to leave now. More cleaners in the lobby coming your way.
I wasn't ready to go. Not without a single piece of evidence. In the photo, a group of men posing in front of a manor house. Corcoran was there. Senator Gate was there. So was Alfred Woden. So it was true. All bets were off. The inner circle was involved.
Alright, Mal, so listen. If we're talking about Robert De Niro, we need to be talking about the right roles. Like, we watched Heat. Yeah. In that movie, it's very over the top. Almost, you know, campy. But it's a fun role. But you watch something like Taxi Driver or Raging Bull. That's like, this guy is top-notch actor. I also, speaking of De Niro, I watched The Irishman a couple days ago, and I was surprised by how much I enjoyed it. It's definitely Scorsese still, you know, operating in his Goodfellas formula. You know, it's like Goodfellas, Casino, Wolf of Wall Street, but more introspective, more existential, especially that last hour. Kind of caught me off guard. I thought it was really good. It's kind of the point. I'm not sure how you perceive him. I'm getting the impression that it's like almost you're considering him in these other movies almost like a Boondock Saints kind of thing. You know? It's like, oh yeah, bro, De Niro is so cool, bro. That's not what I'm saying. Like he has a couple of those. I mean, it's like those roles because it's all definitely better than that stuff. But anyway.
Shoot to kill!
Oh.
Get in here now!
Well, so I'm gonna load my game on here. That guy play the piano. In front of that corpse. Oh, it was a really beautiful performance. So, hold on. Oh! Okay. You've probably noticed now there's been, if you haven't played this before, there's been several people either singing or humming the same tune. The song is called Late Goodbye, and it was written by a band called Poets of the Fall for this game, and they definitely got their mileage out of it. We'll hear the full version of it in the credits, but it does the lyrics tie into the story of the game itself, and pretty beautiful song. I'm not usually into that style of music, but it's solid. These guys are... okay. Get my head in the game.
You should be able to make the jump to the balcony below.
I was trying to avoid shooting the hell out of the piano. So here, Max's rendition of his own theme. Also, notice the style of this guy's jacket and his character model. For some reason, I remember damaging the piano and messing up the tuning, but maybe that's not actually in this game? Guess not.
Everything okay up there? Something's going wrong. I just know it.
I told you already. We're much better off than they were. They were on a stakeout when it happened. Stakeout wears you down. It numbs you. Then when you have to be ready all of a sudden, you're not. We, on the other hand, got adrenaline on our side.
So Rain, they did a really good job with this.
Whether it's a crazy jumper, or a cop, or the killer broad, or whatever it's gonna be.
She's worse than him.
We can handle it. Kaufman will take care of it.
That guy kind of looks like Jez from Peep Show. Highly recommend that if anyone hasn't seen it before. British comedy, very good. First few seasons especially. So rock the Berettas.
No! What is this?
Okay.
There! No! What is this?
Okay.
Whack him!
Take cover!
Cover me!
Payne to the max.
What is this?
Ooh, the shotgun.
No! What is this?
Okay.
Don't let him get out! Oh!
So obviously the graphics in this game may have aged a bit, but they still look solid because of the art direction, but the gameplay here still feels totally fine. The controls, the shooting, feels just as good as it did back in 2003. That's where he came in. Okay, let's see. Just gotta look for the doors with the actual modeled handles. Those are the ones you can pass through. What? Oh my god, what's happened? Max! So we're character model's normal. Huh. Some kind of renderer bug, I guess. You do have to patch this game in order to get it running. Modern systems. Which is, you know, frustrating that something could be offered for sale on Steam. I mean, it's not like it's the only case of this.
More cleaners to the right, in the lobby, behind the door.
Thanks.
Far from it. But
Wherever I went,
you would think, hey, we're selling this game, it's going to work on your modern hardware without, you know, downloading user-made patches, but no.
You must run. He's coming after you. He wants to...
Hey, you! Get in here
of course, the publisher of these games,
I'll check the apartment the cleaner was guarding.
Rockstar, delisted Max Payne 1 and 2 on Steam a few months ago in preparation for the remakes that are coming of these games, which I mean, if you guys know me at all, you know that I think that is some heinous bullshit. There's no reason in the world why the original versions shouldn't still be offered for sale.
When I can use the elevator.
If the remakes are good, people will buy them if they're good. You shouldn't have to twist people's arms into purchasing something like
That's
that.
something for stupid kids with a death wish. I don't need to die to feel I'm alive.
This isn't exactly a job without its hazards, what we are doing.
Granted, but we get paid for doing this. Money's the difference. A guy will put up with all kinds of crazy shit for money.
Yes! Yes! Oh, yes. Very good.
Mona, I found a window cleaner's lift. I'm headed down.
Max?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just wanted to say. Damn it.
Mona? Mona? Mona!
Say hi to the pavement, sucker!
This looks gorgeous.
Nothing had worked out as planned. I had to find another way down to the lobby.
Yeah, I saw that RTX thing, and I thought it was... I mean, man, after the EVGA news of them pulling out of the graphics card market because apparently NVIDIA is so horrible to work with, then seeing that a couple days later, like, oh, look at what RTX can do for Morrowind. And it's like, the example they're showing, yeah, it's got RTX enhanced lighting, but it also has a complete texture overhaul, as well as new models for the scenery, and it's just like, this is completely misleading. Like, ray tracing is really, it's a cool thing, but the way these guys are, demonstrating this is just completely bogus. The thing with RTX as well, like any kind of lighting engine, is that the game needs to be designed in the first place to make use of that for its art style. You can't just bolt it onto a game and like, oh, it automatically looks better. It doesn't work like that, you know? This is the silliest one. I almost feel like this is a bit tongue-in-cheek. You get all these character introductions here with the Matrix slow-mo and the name appearing on screen, but at least they have some relevance in the story. Kaufman's been mentioned, but check this out. There's Kaufman. Yeah, one more thing about RTX. Remember a couple months ago, not years ago, a couple months ago, there was an RTX mod for the original Doom. It's like, wow, everything's reflective, and it's like, yeah, but it completely butchers the game's original art style. Like, this looks terrible. Maybe if you, dialed it back by 90% and made it subtle.
First place.
But
for help.
Yeah.
For something she wasn't telling me.
NYPD, freeze! Easy! Don't move!
Payne, what are you doing? What are you doing?
The $1 million question I didn't have the answer to.
Awesome.
What were you thinking?
That was a great moment.
Were you thinking at all?
I was following a lead. She was helping me.
She is a fugitive murder suspect, for Christ's sakes.
I was trying to save those people from the cleaners. The two cases are connected, mine and Winterson's. Senator Gate was killed by the cleaners.
They are connected. Winterson can have them both. She doesn't back you up.
I was doing my job.
I'm sorry to do this, Payne.
Job.
But for your own good. Hand me your guns. I'm putting you...
All 20 of them.
Start by writing a report on what the hell happened on the Upper East Side.
Fraternizing with the enemy, I had stepped over the edge. The cartoon moment when the gravity waits for the coyote to realize his mistake before the plunge.
Get yourself to a counselor. You're falling apart. When you're ready to go to AA, come talk to me. Get your act together. And get someone in here to help me with this mess.
I was mad. At myself, at Bravura, at Mona. Was she worth this?
Yes, we are in part 2 of the game out of 3. As you can see, yeah, this game is much shorter than Max Payne 1.
No use going in there to clean up. Let him cool off a bit. You better just write that report. He's on his good behavior again. Demotes himself from deputy chief to lieutenant just to stay close to the man on the street. You ask me, he loves us all a bit too much for his own good. The spokesperson for AA, he gave you that too? Gotta hand it to him, though. He did beat the bottle. Something like that's gotta stay with you.
Yeah. Winterson's office. A little bit of character building here. Little details, so she has a blind daughter. Payne's office. A mess.
Right. We found you out of it on V, covered in blood, burying the pieces of your wife and the pizza guy under a rose bush in the backyard. There's a bloody chainsaw in the bathtub, and by the looks of it, they had been shot in your bed. The murder weapons have your prints all over them, and you say you didn't do it.
Hell no! I'm a fall guy! I've been framed! It's a setup! I was getting too close to the truth, so they had to get rid of me.
This should be good. Your wife and the pizza delivery guy had to get rid of you?
No. Yeah, they were gonna whack me. Motherfuckers, they were gonna whack me, steal my money. It was self-defense.
Right. Your wife and the pizza guy were trespassing in your bed, and you killed them.
No, I didn't kill anyone. It's a frame-up. Weren't you listening?
Okay, now I get it. Your wife and the pizza guy deviously conspired to set you up. They killed themselves in your bed with your gun, proceed to chop each other to pieces in your bathtub with your chainsaw, and finally lure you to the backyard where they patiently wait under the rose bush to inject you with V, and when you are helpless, they leak blood all over you and call the police. Anything to add?
See, that's just it. I wish it was that easy. And I know this sounds crazy, but they weren't in on it alone. It's much bigger than that. Basically, anyone who does home delivery is in on it. The mailman. And that means that the government is involved. The mailman told me all about it.
So all we have to do is to get in touch with this mailman, and we get the proof.
See, that's not gonna work. He's dead.
The mailman's dead. I'm sure the DA would go easy on you if you'd just come clean right now and told where you buried his body. I suppose it's not under the same rose bush.
See what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. You're not listening. You failed to grasp how serious this is.
Okay, so how would you like to take this forward?
Give me a gun and set me loose, and I'll have this mess sorted out in no time.
Okay, wise guy, the comedy hour is over. You shut up for a while so I can write this crap down.
It's good.
Go away, I'm busy. Some of us have work to do.
There's lots of silly stuff we can sit around and listen to in here, but
Putting off the inevitable. I had to go to my desk, get started on that damn report.
we'll progress the plot forward. Lots of silly things going on here in the NYPD.
It was all connected. The murder of Senator Gate, the cleaners, the inner circle, Vinnie Gognitti. I had to make Winterson see it. Winterson's phone was ringing. She wasn't at her desk. Winterson's phone.
Better get Winterson. She's been kind of edgy about her calls. I think she's in the interrogation room getting a statement from a witness. Didn't she used to have the hots for you?
I needed to talk to Mona. Behind bars, she wasn't going anywhere before I'd get some answers. The cells were downstairs.
Want to get to the lockup? Just press the buzzer by the door. Petersburg will buzz you in.
Payne here. I need a statement from Mona Sachs.
Sorry, Payne. She's upstairs in a lineup.
How do you expect anyone to remember your name if you can't spell it right? It's basic position.
Wrong way.
No, I wasn't finished.
10-4.
This place is large.
For crying out loud. Is it too much to ask for some privacy? I'll be out when it's done.
Oh, whose character model is that there? He looks familiar.
I thought about walking away, vanishing into the night. I couldn't do it.
Sure you could take that hat. Wear that the rest of the playthrough. Upstairs, right. Line up. Where's that lineup?
Positioning. Like that's what the job's about.
It's the room with the desk. Thank you, Mouse.
Good dress.
Or is it this? No.
600 milligrams. A serious painkiller.
Number one, thank you. You may step back. They can't see you through the glass. Just take your time. See if you can recognize any of them, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Number two, step forward and speak the line you were given.
I can't read.
Just say the line number one said.
You think I was listening?
You are nothing but a one-armed bandit.
Stupid. You're nothing but a one-armed bandit.
Again with the Twin Peaks references.
Number three.
You are nothing but a one-armed bandit.
Aren't I supposed to identify any of the men in jumpsuits?
That's none of your concern. Just concentrate on the task at hand. Do you recognize any of them?
Yeah,
Half-Life 2.
Thank you. Okay, we're done. Take them away.
Okay, ladies, you heard her. This way.
You've chosen? Or been chosen?
You can wait here. Someone will come to get you once the paperwork is done. I tried to help you, Max, but you didn't listen. Now it's too late.
Detective Payne, an Anything you'd like to add?
As I was trying to tell the other detective, the place was crawling with guys in gray overalls. They sure as hell weren't cleaning the place, but she wasn't too keen on listening to me. It's hard to say who was out to kill who, but the chick I just fingered and the men in jumpsuits, they got into a serious firefight.
Okay, thanks.
No, thank you.
They're taking the fall, both of them. Payne was with her when she was arrested.
Who are you talking to? You're leaking information.
Bravura's too soft on you. I was informing the proper authorities on what they should know. Stay away from my case, Max. Stay away for your own good.
Everything had started out as black and white. Somewhere down the road, the line went blurry. The colors started to run, got smudged and gray. Winterson had been above my suspicion. It felt like a goodbye.
Moonlighting a bit here. Stay away, Max. Stay away for your own good.
Does it look like I'm open for business? When the door's closed, it's closed for a reason.
Okay, back downstairs.
The lineup was done. Mona was back in her cell. Payne here. I need a statement from one of your customers. Mona Sachs?
The last pokey down the corridor to your left.
Not again.
Oh?
Max, you've got to get me out of here.
You know
I think I just messed that scene up a
If
little
I
bit.
stay here, I'll die.
Isn't that a bit melodramatic?
Behind bars, I'm a sitting duck.
This is as safe as it gets.
Come on, Max. Any one of these cops could be on the Inner Circle's payroll. You should know.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know Alfred Woden. You want answers? Call him. He'll verify everything I've told you.
Okay, I'll do that. I didn't want to have anything to do with Woden. I should have called him the moment the Inner Circle was mentioned.
As the lady says.
The door to the station's garage was locked except for when the perps were brought into custody. Can I use your phone?
There's one through the door behind you. You can use that.
I need to make a call.
You can use this phone.
Play some hoops later on?
You've reached the voicemail of Senator Alfred Woden. Please leave a message.
Woden, Max Payne. We need to have a talk. You ask me, you still owe me.
The PVM's here.
A bomb? That was a bomb! Upstairs, now!
Jesus!
Upstairs, now!
Something was off. Mona's words on her being a sitting duck kept playing in my head. The bomb had misdirection written all over it.
Drop it! Oh! Armed perps in the lockup. Officer down.
Take him down. Find the bitch. Find her. Kill her.
NYPD, drop your gun.
Mona had been right. I had to go after her. I needed a gun to get past the cleaners.
Preferably two.
Help! Somebody!
Oh shit. That was a very risky quick save right there.
Staying here, trapped behind a desk, would have solved nothing. Mona had vanished into the night. Without her, I had nothing to go on. I knew where to find her.
Max not being the brightest
No fear.
bulb.
Vlad is here. The world was getting too small for comfort. Too many cool.
Yes, what a coincidence.
You're dead, Max Payne.
A giant-headed Captain Baseball bat boy costume lay in the back seat. Gearing up for Halloween?
Max, dearest of all my friends. Call it my Trojan horse in the war Vinnie Gognitti started. Speaking of which, any news?
Do me a favor. Drop me off at Coney Island. Does the inner circle ring any bells?
Nothing mystical about them, even if they themselves would like to think so. Just one step up the ladder of organized crime. I see where you're going with this. Gognitti has made a deal with them.
What about Mona Sachs?
I know of her. Her reputation as a hired killer. I hear she is a stone fox. I would fuck her.
Right then, I hated Vlad.
Max, I need to ask your advice as a friend.
Ask.
Hypothetically, if the only choice you've got is to do the wrong thing, then it's not really the wrong thing. It's more like fate. You have to do what you have to do.
It's never that easy.
Of course. We agree to disagree.
So again, in terms of production values increasing here, some more interesting things happening. The overall production quality of these graphic novel scenes are a bit more well done. But the lighting in that scene there with Max versus Vlad, you can see that Max is lit more traditionally than Vlad has the more conventionally villainous underlit lighting.
Just a minute.
It's kind of on the nose,
What are you
but
so afraid of? What do you want from me?
it's neat that they were able to incorporate that.
By Max Payne, the smoke, a whiskey, for the sun to shine. I want to sleep to forget, to change the past. My wife and baby girl back. Unlimited ammo and a license to kill. Right then, more than anything, I wanted her.
You led them here. Up to my place. We can take them there. This way! Max!
The trouble with wanting something is the fear of losing it. And never getting it. The thought makes you weak. I couldn't get her out of my head.
Yes, not very long, troop.
Find them, kill them. The cop and the killer bitch. No sidetracking. That's hey, what the hell? Ah, it's gonna fall.
Let's see, Mouse.
Dude, it was a misnomer. They were making a mess of it.
Alright.
I hate this. I hate this. I'm not going in there.
Come on, you baby. This is just like a ghost train for kiddies.
You can't hide!
I'll find
This is so cool. Best show ever. Catch this!
just like a ghost train for Kitty. Shoot!
Whoops.
I hate this. I hate this.
This is so cool. Best show ever. The hero chases his serial killer, John Mira, and in the end, he's in this insane asylum toilet, and he looks in the mirror and sees the...
That didn't quite animate correctly, but we got the job done nonetheless. Huh. Let's try this. No? Land on the syringe. I'm trying. There we go.
Take cover!
Coward! Shoot!
There we go.
The funhouse was Mona's playground.
There! She's up there!
Look out!
She had disappeared back into the shadows. An intervention from above. Over too soon.
You're dead, Payne.
Where is he? Oh. Look, remember you could make a decent Matrix game? You get the lobby in Matrix, Max Payne 1, basically. But similar to From Software, I'm happy for them to do their own influence thing rather than just doing like a licensed title. Hey, Morse. Excellent.
Max, the garage backdrop. I'll let you through.
Thank you, Mona.
Cleaners ahead.
Oh yeah, explosion.
Okay.
Where's Max Payne? I can't say I'm surprised. But no, there's no way in hell that Max Payne 3 is better than this. Absolutely not. I wouldn't even entertain that as a joke.
I was sick and tired of the cleaners speeding away in their vans. I had only one chance, no time to stop and think it through. I had no choice. I couldn't have waited for Mona. It was Vlad's excuse. Fate. I didn't trust myself.
Max.
I'd forgotten about the radio Mona had given me.
Max.
I'm here to go ride with the cleaners. I'll let you know when we get where
3 is worse? Yeah, well that's for sure. I definitely agree on that.
I couldn't crack her. I had to crack the case. Mona, Castling Insurance Company's construction site.
I really like all of them. I was talking about this earlier. I love the first two. The three, for the third one, I'm not a huge fan of. I thought it was alright. Gameplay solid. Everything else.
Take it to the top floor.
Missed the mark in a big way for me.
Evidence. Hey, careful with those red boxes. You'll blow us all up. I'll get the stuff from the van and meet you there. Hey, what the fuck?
Nice squeaky leather.
Vlad's Trojan horse. I'd gotten into the cleaner's hideout in the back of their van. They'd give me directions to the evidence on the top floor.
Andrew said he'd be right behind us. Right behind us, my ass.
He said he'd get his stuff from the van and be right up.
What stuff? What was he supposed to have in there?
No mercy. As far as gameplay goes, 3 definitely feels good, but it's so much heavier.
Those red boxes the cleaners had talked about.
Slower
Containers
than
filled
this
with
one.
explosives.
Gameplay-wise, I'd rank them probably 2, 3, 1. But in terms of complete package, 1 and 2 are very, very, very close for me.
Just it. Kaufman's dead. Everyone's dead except for them. We screwed up, so we're dead too.
So some of the stages in this one are a bit less atmospheric than Max Payne 1. The first game definitely has the coolest atmosphere from level to level.
What do we got?
But
Not a scratch.
this has phenomenal gameplay. Really tight story.
So it counts for nothing that we're the...
Whack!
Max, I'm at the site. Where are you?
A condemned building at the edge of the site, headed upstairs.
I'm at the wrong end. I'll try to get to the roof to get a view of the place.
Later, I'm kinda in the middle of something.
Yeah, we were talking about earlier, the bullet time in this one is kind of like max superhero mode. So yeah, it's definitely... We were talking about Taxi Driver earlier.
There! Coward! Die,
What kind of pills? I mean, it's supposed to be just Max being in the zone. Like the ultimate adrenaline reaction time. As far as the lore of Max Payne goes.
Son of a bitch! Shot dead down there, lying next to the van.
I bet the bastard that did it is still in the building.
Damn. Hard to top the dual Ingrams.
So get this. He tells me I'm new to the job.
Payne!
I will say in terms of the enemy one-liners and lines, Max Payne 1 definitely takes it. It's Payne! Whack 'em! Hey,
Hey,
A glass of Gold Touch brandy to make you feel rich and famous. Hi, have we met before? Is this seat taken? Gold Touch brandy, a taste of gold.
Americans avenge your...
like the environments more in this one, huh? Well, they're definitely good. I can't say I agree, but they're definitely solid. There's one of those Max Payne 1 style painkiller stations there. For Max Payne 1, it's just that setting of the worst winter storm in a century, combined with like the absolute destitution environments that you're moving through. I'm a big fan of. You know, it's just like the utmost extremes of urban decay moving through that. That I think is really awesome. I was gonna mention, yeah, Fear. I'm really looking forward to that because apparently, yeah, that will be a nice showcase for this kind of thing.
Son of a bitch! Shot dead down there, lying next to the...
Kill him!
Take cover!
Yes! Excellent. Hey, this is where I started. Why did guys respawn then? This is where I started. Right. My own advice. Only the doors with the handles. Add realism, level design. Yeah, sure. Head upwards. Yeah, we'll definitely be playing Fear. Probably won't be the first one of the Halloween marathon, although we'll see. So basically my plan is going to be to play this. You know, finish it on Sunday. And then the following Wednesday, I think I'm going to do a retro games marathon type stream. One more of those. Before starting on October, I believe it will be October 2nd on a Sunday with the Halloween theme games. Now, where the hell am I going? So Malice, you played this recently. Any directions you want to give me here? Oh, there we go. Never mind.
Kill him!
I very much enjoy the really exaggerated ragdoll physics. These guys flying through the air.
Shoot it! You understand, this is an over our dead bodies kind of situation. We've got an intruder, probably more than one. None of them's getting past this point alive.
Oh shit. Oops. So he reacted to the grenade. Good AI, even though it was on the other side of the door.
Kill him!
Whoa! Oh my god. That was awesome. Even if I did die, that was awesome.
There!
You understand, this is an over our dead bodies kind of situation. Intruder, probably more than one. None of them's getting past this point alive. Don't let him get
away! It's okay. I don't even care. It's so good. Yes, awesome. Oh, don't jump out this window. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing Fear. I've said it a few times now, but the only time I've checked it out was the demo. Way back when it originally came out. Played the demo, thought it was cool, but I was like 14 and didn't have a job yet, so I was like, you know, yeah, maybe I'll play that game someday.
Said Gugnitti was eliminating the competition. Was that why the cleaners that hit Vlad's gun workshop? The room was full of illegal firearms, enough to outfit an army. Mona, these guys are packing, close to overkill, hardcore professionals.
Doesn't seem that way from where I'm standing.
What's that supposed to mean?
That's another nice little moment. Remember her saying that. It's gonna come back into play later.
Stop him!
Howard!
Who are those guys?
The squad. Breaking the rules! That door doesn't have a handle on it.
The cleaners had shed their skins. This was their turf, no need for disguises anymore.
Back up! There!
Ooh.
Hostile contact!
I think I'm stuck. Yeah, I'm stuck. Good thing I quick saved.
Die! You can't. Oh!
Don't let him get away!
Coward!
The chair flying in the air. Oh yeah. Cleaners.
Like always, the dead had all the answers I was missing. It wasn't that they weren't eager to talk. Quite the contrary. The dead had plenty to say. And once they started, they would never shut up. Their words would keep you awake at night. The bodies, all the evidence of all the murders the cleaners had done. All the answers. It would take days to dig through it. Mona, I know this sounds crazy, but I need you to go and call the cops. I need them here.
You're right. You are crazy. I'm a fugitive, Max. I just escaped from custody.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't
Go to
necessary.
hell, Max.
Mona? Damn.
Go ahead and rewind the clip there, Morse. Did I get clipped by that grenade?
Didn't you?
No.
Hey, there he is! We got him! We got him! No! Stop! The room's full of explosives! Stop shooting!
Oh shit! Run!
Run!
Max, what's going on?
The building's blowing up. That's what's going on.
Oh. Oh, great little set piece here.
Payne!
But did Max call the cops? Because he doesn't have a cell phone. This is 2003. We didn't all have phones yet, right? Damn. Ouch.
I didn't know what Mona wanted, if it was the same thing I was after. To kill those who were trying to kill her. The bullet, real or imagined, lodged in her head, routing her synapses, driving her on. She had arrived to the site while I was inside the condemned building. I don't know what went on with her.
Max, I'm at the site. Where are you?
A condemned building at the edge of the site, headed upstairs.
I'm at the wrong end. I'll try to get to the roof to get a view of the place.
Later, I'm kinda in the middle of something.
Be that way.
Plays Mona.
Taking our bags.
We'll do this stage and then I'll wrap it up.
The building's not going to exist much longer. But what are we supposed to do with the bodies? They're not going to magically turn to dust when the building blows up. It's going to be a mess.
The boss will figure it out. Trust his twisted evil mind on this.
Mona does cool cartwheels instead of rolls. Yeehaw. Desert Eagle, pump action shotgun, and Dragunov. Yeah, her animations are fun. Yeah, there's some awesome mods for Max Payne 1 and 2. Absolutely. It's like gameplay stuff, but then also, yeah, new levels. Really good. Oh! He just disemboweled her. God.
Sax? Cover me! You can't shoot!
I don't know if it's just her model, but it seems like she moves a bit faster than Max too. Damn.
Shoot to kill!
Oh my god. Yeah, the level editors from Max said I may have dabbled a little bit myself.
Engage hostile!
She's definitely cooler. It's Max without all the baggage.
Mona, these guys are packing. Close to overkill. Hardcore professionals.
Baby.
Doesn't seem that way from where I'm standing.
See what I said earlier?
Look at the boss and bang! The Ice Queen goes like this. She wants him bad.
Cover me!
Yes. Mona. Yeah, she's awesome.
Mona, I know this sounds crazy, but I need you to go and call the cops. I need them here.
You're right. You are crazy. I'm a fugitive, Max. I just escaped from custody.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't
Go to
necessary.
hell, Max. Bastard.
Kill her! Damn!
Max, what's going on?
The building's blowing up. That's what's going on.
Max? Damn you.
Where are they?
Get her!
Dead. Thank you. Oh my god. Shoot dodge. Or not. Okay, Mona. There you go. Pop them pills.
Max, what's going on?
The building's blowing up. That's what's going on.
Max? Damn you. Max? Damn you.
Shoot! Cover me!
It is definitely quite a bit easier than the first game, although it still has its moments. I mean, by the end game of the first one, it gets a little over the top, but on the other hand, in terms of what Max is actually accomplishing, if you're looking at it through the lens of like a realistic setting, it does seem to be almost impossible, so
Max?
maybe it's deserved. Oh, there he is! There we go, from another angle.
Throw the rules out the window. Odds are you'll go that way too.
Max? Max!
This hadn't been my first fall in the night. Still just a prelude to the real deal. Still a long way to the bottom.
There! Come on!
Max, company.
Mona, you have to take them out. Buy me time. I couldn't live without her.
Freedom Fighters, I don't think I actually played back in the day, but I definitely... A friend of mine was a big fan of it, and I watched him play it a bit. So we gotta give cover to our boy Max. He tries to get out from underneath this Captain Kirk-esque obstacle. There we go.
Try to get inside. Head my way.
I like this a lot, though. Giving Max the coverage.
Can't get a good shot from here. I'll have to backtrack through the building to get a better view.
It's not like I'm in a hurry.
Do you want us to crack jokes about it? Or do you want me to go?
Go.
Thought so.
I was in trouble. I could only hope that Mona would find an opening with a view down to the yard to take the commandos out in time. Without Mona's help, I'd be a dead man. Suddenly, for the first time in I don't know how long, I realized I didn't wish to be dead. Mona, don't mean to rush you.
Looking for a window with a view. Max, the route's clear.
I'm moving, cover me.
I'm on it. I'll circle to the scaffolding on the other side of the yard.
I was running out of time. I kept my eyes on the scaffolding, hoping to see Mona there.
Where are they, Max?
Mona, it's not me, but the guys are getting anxious. They're really looking forward to seeing you.
I'm worth the wait. I'll be on that scaffolding in a sec.
Further back.
Mona, now would be an excellent time to make an entrance.
Just keep your eyes on the scaffolding, Max, or you might miss it. The show starts the moment I step on that scaffolding. Max, I'm here. Okay, I'll work my way through the building to meet you there.
Mona, found something to keep me on my feet through this.
So I just popped a painkiller. Nice touch.
Max, I found a way. I'm coming.
Mona must have heard the sirens too. She must not have been too happy about it.
Damn you, Max. I told you no cops.
How's the view, Mona? Even the gas bottles.
see me. Second door.
I'll cover you.
Police in the Max Payne universe take about as long as a Domino's delivery. Which is to say, a while.
Locked. Running out of doors here. One left across the yard. I'll need cover fire to reach it.
Okay, stay where you are. I'll let you know when I'm in position to cover you from the other side of the yard.
If she couldn't make it to the other side of the yard, I wouldn't make it out of there alive. It was that simple.
That effect of playing as Mona while Max is providing... Oh my god. Providing the voiceover is pretty effective.
Get out of there alive. It was that simple.
It's like... third-person encouragement.
Okay, action. Ready, get set, go.
And he's off.
The crowd goes wild.
Locked. One last chance. There's another gate out of the yard under you.
Meet you on the other side.
Listen, Mona. The fun house. You wanted to talk about what happened.
Yeah.
Well?
Well, what, Max?
Repeat, you're breaking up. Damn it. More commandos. Mona...
Max? Max, come in. Can you hear me? Bastard.
I'm definitely now jumping down there. Yeah, bye.
Max? Max, come in. Can you hear me? Bastard.
I can't see we're there. Oh. There it is. Yeah, a little confusing. It's okay. I don't think that was mandatory, though. We definitely need to be heading downwards. Equipped. Yes.
Die! You can't hide!
The sirens had faded away. Mona must have been really... The sirens had faded away. Mona must have been really... Some other emergency someplace else.
This piece of music is the first one that I feel is a bit generic. Best track in the game. Okay, well, different tastes. Damn. Damn. There we go.
Sucker!
Tough. Play a little more conservatively.
I'm at the edge of this pit. I can see a way out from here.
I'm at the bottom of the pit. I'll find a way up.
Okay. The commandos don't want us to leave. I'll talk to them.
A word from the boss. Change of plan. We're out of here. The situation will be handled differently.
Mona.
Cover me!
Commandos are back. Better go back.
I Divine Sarumitsu. No. Never played it? I don't think I've ever heard of it before.
Found a lift. I'm on my way up.
Okay, I see the lift. I'll be there. The cleaners are gone. It's all clear up here.
Firing a gun is a binary choice. You either pull the trigger or you don't.
Stop. Stop. Wait.
Oh no.
Stay out of this, Max. You're only making it worse. You've been suspended.
She's one of them. She's here to kill me.
I'm doing my duty. She is a fugitive murder suspect. I'm taking her in. She resists, she gets shot.
As surely as the bullet rips through the victim's flesh, organ, and bone, it shatters the image of the man who presses the trigger.
Easy.
Back off, Payne.
This is what I see when I look back. These moments. Blinding as snow. They kill you, change you. You die and live again. Remade.
No, Mona. Winterson!
Gunfire! This way, fast!
Go! Go, run! Mona.
Over here! Hold it! Detective Winterson! Officer down! He went over the edge!
The genius of the hole. No matter how long you spend climbing out, you can still fall back down in an instant. I had a dream of my wife. In it, I murdered her for my lover.
We're losing him. Multiple gunshot wounds. Pupils blown, head trauma, God only knows what else.
He's in shock. Start 2 large bore IVs, get him to ICU stat.
He's not responding. This guy is a train wreck. We're losing him.
I had chosen Mona. It felt like I had lost her.
You're a real angel, Max. 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 Oh, Max.
Ooh. Plot thickens. I'm gonna wrap it up here, though. Been playing for 3 hours, probably about that time. So, plan is, as I stated earlier, I'm going to play the rest of this game on Sunday. And given the amount that's left, probably play a little something else too afterwards. But either way, the resolution of Max Payne 2 will be this Sunday, followed by a retro marathon on Wednesday. And then the following Sunday is going to be the beginning of the Halloween marathon on this channel. So I'm really looking forward to that, and some really awesome games I've got queued up. It's gonna be an awesome month. But thank you guys for joining me once again, and as always, another fun stream. And I hope everyone has a really nice week. And yeah, join me again this Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for the conclusion of Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne. Thank you guys. Take care.